Hi friends, I am back and today I want to talk to you about blends. Okay, do you remember how many letters make up a blend? Was it one or was it two? I bet you guessed two. You're too smart. You know that already. So the first two letters of a word make up the blend. And when you sound out the sound for each of the letters in that blend, it gives you the blend sound when you put them together, okay? And when you know how to read a blend, it helps you read the word, and then it's going to help you read books. So this is really important. This is how you start to learn to read. So I hope you've been practicing at home. And one of the papers that I sent home, I'm pretty sure this is one that I did send home in the last packet. It looked like this. And it has pictures on there, okay? And then it has blends. Remember, blends are the two letters that start a word. So each one of them has two blends that you have to pick. Which one is the blend for the picture? Okay, so let's do this together because I think it's good practice for you to kind of go over this and try to remember what we were doing in school, okay? So, first of all, what is this a picture of? It's a dog. Good. Now we have the blend D-O. What does D say? D says D, O says ah. D, ah, da. Good. D says D, A says ah. D, da. So what's the right blend for the picture of the dog? Is it a dog or is it a dag? It's going to be the D-O for dog. Excellent. Let's go across to this. Now some of you play this sport and it is a baseball what? What do you catch a ball with? A mitt. So we're going to just use the part of it that says mitt. And we've got M-I is the first blend. So M says and I says I. Put those two sounds together. I, mi. Or M says O says ah. Ah, ma. Is it a mitt or is it a mat? It's a mitt. So you're going to circle the M-I. That's what I should have told you. You're going to circle the D-O for dog. I forgot to mention that to you. And then you would circle the M-I for mitt. Excellent. Okay, what's this a picture of? What is it pointing to? It's not pointing to the shirt. It's pointing to what on the shirt? It's a pocket. That's a pocket it's pointing to. All right, so we have a P and a U. That's a blend. P says P. U says P. Put it together. Pa. Excellent. The next one is P-O. P says P. O says ah. P. Ah. Pa. Excellent. So we have a pa and a pa. Is that a pocket or is it a pocket? I hope you guessed pocket. So you're going to circle the P and the O. Excellent. Let's do the next one. What is that a picture of? It's not a dog. It's a cute little fox. So a fox. Now we have two blends, an F and an E and an F and an O. Let's sound them out. F says F. E says E. F, fe. F says F. O says ah. Fa. Excellent. So let's look at the picture. Is it a fex or is it a fox? It's a fox. So you're going to circle the F and the O. Excellent. Good job, my friends. What's this picture of? It's a box, right? It's a box. So let's look at our two blends. We have B and E, and we have a B and an O. B says B, E says E. B, E, be. B says B, O says ah. B, ah, ba. So which blend is it? Is it bex or is it box? It's a box. You're going to circle the B-O, box. Box. Excellent. And look at this cute little guy. What is that? It's a duck. Let's look at the blends that we have here. D and E and D and U. Let's see which one goes with the duck. D says D, E says E. D, E. Put them together. Da. D says D. U says D, da. So is it a deck or is it a duck? I hope you said it's the duck. D and U, circle that. Excellent, good job. And my friends, I hope you're remembering to do what? Write your name, write your name, write your name. Don't forget to write your name before you start your work. Excellent. Now, if you turn it over on the other side, I know that you've seen some of these, and this is our blend ladder that we would do in class. And if you want to practice, which I think is a great idea, you can sound out these blends, and then mom and dad can let you know if you're right. Let's do them together right here on this one. So the W-E says w-eh. W-eh, because W says w, E says eh. W-eh, put it together, we. W-O, W says w, O says ah. W-ah, wah. W says w, A says ah. W-ah, wah. W says w, U says ah. What's the blend? Wa. Good. W says w, I says I. I. The blend is wi. So we have we, wa, where, wa, wi. Now, that would be very challenging to sing our song to. Remember our blend song? Why don't we go ahead and try and see if we can do it, okay? You really have to pay attention. Look at the vowels. That'll help you with the sound you're going to make when you sing the blend song. Ready? We, wa, where, wa, wi. We, wa, where, wa, wi. We, wa, where, wa, wi. I know my blends and so do you. I hope you keep practicing your blends, my friends. It's really, really important because it's going to help you, like I said earlier. It's going to help you sound out words, and that's going to help you when you're reading your books, okay? You want to be able to read books, so practice your letter sounds, practice your blends and sounding them out. Okay, I want to go into a couple more things. I want to sound out actual three-letter words. If you remember, we used to go up to the board, and I'd have three-letter words on the board, and I'd give you a red marker, and you'd underline the blend for me, and then you would sound it out and then sound out the word. So let's do some of these together. And I'm going to do 2 words for each vowel, okay? C-A-T. Now we talked about that's a fancy A, and it's a fancy T. Sometimes in books or in newspapers or magazines, they'll show an A and a T and some other letters a little bit different, but we've seen those already, so we know what that is. C-A-T. So the blend is the C and the A. So we would underline the C and the A. C says k, A says a. Put those sounds together. K, a, ka. Add the ending sound. T says t. Cat, cat, cat. Excellent. Let's try another word with the letter A in it, okay? So take a look at it. H-A-D. What's the blend? It's the first 2 letters. So we would underline the H and the A. H says h. A says a. A. Ha. And then what does D say? D says duh. So the blend is ha, duh. Had. Had. Excellent. Good. All right, let's try now the vowel E. Now this is a fancy G. I know we don't make our G like that, but that's another one that's sometimes in books or in newspapers and things, you might see a letter G look like that. So the first 2 letters are the blend, the L and the E. That's what you'd underline. L says O, E says E. O, E, le, and then G says what? G. So put the blend sound le with the ending sound g. Leg, leg, leg. Excellent, good. Okay, what about this? T-E-N. The blend is the first 2 letters, T and E. T says t, E says eh. Put them together, those sounds. T, t, te, and then N says what? N, te, n, 10. 10, like the number 10. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to go on to the vowel I. What's the blend? It is W and I, right? W and I. Those are the two letters you'd underline for the blend. W says W, good. I says I. W, I, wi. That's the blend. And what does N say? N. Put that together. W, n. W, in, win. Win. Good. Another I word. The blend is R and I, first two letters. R says I says I. I, r, and what does P say? P, rip, rip, rip. Excellent. You guys are doing great. Okay, we're going to move on to the vowel O. The first two letters are the B and the O. So those would be underlined for the blend. Okay? B says B. O says A. B, A. What's the blend? Ba. And X says, do you remember? It's tricky. X. Box. 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 Good. All right. H-O-T. What's the blend? The H and the O. That's what you'd underline. H says, remember in class we put our hand up to our mouth and go when we learn the letter H. And O says, ah. 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 Ha. That's the blend. And T says, t. Ha. T. Hot. Hot. Good. Good job. All right. Our last vowel is U. There's our fancy. Do you remember that? It's a G and a U. That's the blend. G says G. What does U say? G. G. That's the blend. And the ending sound is M. And it says G. Gum. Gum. Awesome. Here's our last one. Our first two letters make up the what? The blend. So B says B and U says Put those two sounds together for the blend. B, ba, ba. That's the blend. And S says S, bus, bus, bus. Awesome. All right, my friends. I think we've done a lot of words and blends today, and I hope that is helping you. And I hope that you're going to be practicing a lot. You can practice on your own, and you can practice with mom and dad. And if you're not sure, you can ask them to help you sound it out. Okay? I am so proud of you. I know you're working hard, and you're all so smart. I miss you all so much, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope the rest of your day is great. I will talk to you soon. Bye.